Hi guys, Virginia Barnes of Barnesviolins here. We're talking parent to parent today, and the topic is guiding your child towards the mastery of a musical instrument. So the first thing, sometimes a child will be really enthusiastic about starting an instrument and can't wait to get it home, open it up, start playing, and maybe for a few weeks they're excited about the lessons or whatever else. And then after a while, maybe for some reason they start to lose interest. Now, sometimes that's completely correct and it should end, but a lot of times it's not. We have to be very careful as parents. Everything is a teaching moment, as we all know, and one of the things that we are to teach our children as they grow up is the art of mastery. We have in the description a really great book about what to expect when you're trying to get good at something. And what happens at first is what they call a plateau, where not hard, pretty fun, pretty interesting. And all of a sudden there's an incline and it's hard and, oh, I don't like it. Well, that's a feeling, not necessarily a fact. What's probably happening is challenge. And it's hard for a little while. You're learning a new skill. And then all of a sudden, if you can help your kid through that, it's easy again for a little while. But look where they are now compared to where they were before. They're better. And then for a little while, it's easy again and enjoyable. And I'm really happy with how I sound. And all of a sudden, they learn a new skill. And it's hard again. But maybe this time it won't be such a big deal because they're starting to recognize the incline and versus the plateau, and they know that the incline is going to end, and that again they're going to have another plateau. And look where they are now compared to where they were before. They're better than they were. And so kids live in the now, and we as adults, we have our whole life of experience and wisdom and knowledge to know things are temporary. But kids, they live in the now and they think it's permanent, whatever it is. It's permanently hard. It's permanently fun. It's permanently easy. It's permanently, I don't like it. No. One day, your child might not like their instrument at all. And then all of a sudden, if they hang in there, I love it. It can happen. And so we have the challenge ourselves to teach our children about the pattern in mastery, because if we don't, the old phrase is jack of all trades, master of none, and we don't want that for our child, because I've seen kids go round and round. They try one instrument and then they quit, try another instrument and then they quit. I have no problem with a child that says, I'm playing violin and now I want to add piano. That's awesome. Or guitar. Somehow they get exponentially better by playing more than one instrument. One informs the other. There's no problem with that. The issue is when they flat out quit something and then they think, well, now I love this instrument. And then the same thing can happen. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, now it's hard. Quit. So you see the pattern. And this is a lifelong gift. If they can learn the pattern of mastery, they can turn that to anything. They can say, oh, I want to master tennis. I want to master chess. I want to master taekwondo. They now know and can expect the pattern. So my suggestion is to make practice of the instrument regular, predictable, and finite. Again, kids live in the now. Children live in the now. If they know, okay, the timer is on, I'm practicing for 10 minutes or 15 or whatever it is, right after dinner or right after snack, whatever predictable time that it is, that helps a whole lot when we don't feel like it. I get up every morning these days very early, and as many days as I can, I walk the beach at sunrise. And I'm telling you, 95% of the time, I don't feel like it when I first wake up. But then I get into my little morning routine of little tasks or things that I do, and by the time it's time to go to the beach. I'm ready and I can do it. And I'm telling you, if I went with just how I feel, I wouldn't be going. But I have a little routine, so it's kind of a little ritual of do this, and then this. And so with practicing an instrument, you can be like, we have snack and we have homework and then we have practicing. Because you want to treat it more like a subject than just some inspirational thing a child wants to do. I've said it before in other videos. Please go back and watch my Many Hats video or about how to motivate your child to practice. I'm going to say it again. No child wants to practice. But if it's a routine and they know how it goes and that they know how it ends, they will do it. And they will start to notice, hey, I'm getting good at this. Maybe after, months, maybe the teacher's going to have a violin recital where your child can play. When I was teaching for 30 years, we would have 2 recitals, one in November and one at the end of the school year. And what was really great was not only did the children get to see how much they progressed during that year, but the parents got to see how much the child progressed in that year. And so everyone is encouraged because they see, oh, great, you were very brave, you went out and you did it, and you played quite well. And then all of a sudden by the end of the year, oh my gosh, so much better. Because sometimes we just don't notice day after day, year after year, and we don't place a value on it. Because really, music is a gift for a lifetime. In whatever way your child continues in their life is a wonderful thing. Or maybe they stop during college, but they pick it up again. Well, how can they do that if they can be one of these millions of people that I've met that say, oh, you play violin? I played when I was a kid and I quit. I wish I didn't. So hang in there, parents, and you have the right to say to your child, I understand how you feel, but let's put, some people call it a stop loss. Hang in there until the end of the school year after the recital, or we're going to make a commitment for a certain amount of time. And then you can rethink about this. But we're not going to make a decision in the moment where you're very frustrated. So that's what I have for you today. Parents, hang in there. Be the counselor, the guidance, the coach, the person that says, you just need to get to here. You just need to practice this much. And then the child gets to there. And before you know it, they are way down the road with how good they're getting at their instrument. And then celebrate the progress. Maybe take videos once in a while. Take a video starting to learn the piece. And then take another video a few weeks later when they've mastered the piece and say, look what you did. This is amazing. So that's what I have for you. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any other questions, please put them in the comments and we can make a video tailor-made to your question. Thanks a lot.